Stephen Chbosky said in his book, Perks of Being a Wallflower, these will all be stories someday, and our pictures will become old photographs. We'll all become somebody's mom or dad, but right now, these moments are not stories.
Further, the character Charlie added, "This is happening. I can see it. This one moment when you know you're not a sad story, you're alive."
And you stand up and see the lights on the buildings and everything that makes you wonder. And you're listening to that song and that drive with the people who you love most in this world.
And in this moment, I swear we are infinite. Infinite, he said, Simar.
Well, then, welcome back to another episode of Two Girls, One Mic. I am Simar, and
I'm Oshi Singh.
this episode we'll talk about childhood, old age, living in the present, all wrapped into one. Just like life, a big burrito of everything coming at you all at once. That's what we'll do today. So let's dive right into it.
Simar, I want to ask you, how hard do you think it is to live in the present? How hard do you think it is to follow your heart? How hard is it to be alive and not just exist? How hard is it to live and not survive?
Oh, take it from me. It's extremely hard.
What makes you say that?
Well, I know that many of you, including you, Oshi, might disagree, but don't you think so?
Why don't you elaborate?
Well, throughout our lives, we keep running, running in an imaginary race, running to be the best.
Running to be the first?
Yeah, throughout our lives, we treat our life as a race, and that's probably why we often forget to live in the present.
Come on, Simar, that's a very cliche term.
Yes, Oshi, but then it's also a universal truth.
Hmm. Well, it is true that one moment we are faking an illness to skip school, and the next we are sitting and pondering where all the time went.
Childhood memories seem like yesterday, that they seem the most vivid and picturesque sight we ever imagined. Don't you think?
That is true. I still remember my first injury, balancing a switch, running along the beach.
Trying to find the dark side of the refrigerator, playing in the park for hours, not caring about homework.
But then people say that suddenly they're all 80 on the grandpa grandma chair, wondering where all the time went. Do you think that?
Well, sitting under a tree and living life to the fullest is all we want and desire. Not realizing that we are simply losing another chance, a second chance, a chance that life doesn't always offer.
Simar, it is often said that age is just a number, right? And it is very true also. I believe that we never really get old and we just get wiser. What are your thoughts?
Yes, I definitely agree with you, Oshi. Age is simply a number. It doesn't make you any less capable of achieving whatever it is that you want to do in life. I personally find the story of Stan Lee very inspiring. He was fond of comic books from a very young age, but he found success in that area quite late in life. But his movies, they never fail to entertain us or teach us a lesson. You know, Oshi, people say old age is like your second childhood, a second chance to do all the things you keep regretting about. Some people fail to agree. They say that everything has changed, that nothing is the same now. What do you think?
I feel that's life. Always variable, never a constant. Where one sees freedom, another may see cuffs. Always different from different perspectives. And I think it is true that old age is like a second childhood.
As children, we are as carefree as the wind. Never once we worry about what's coming our way. We take things as they come. We take baby steps for everything.
But somehow, as we grow older, we all want to take a leap. As we grow older, we want to think 7 steps ahead. We start treating everything as a competition. Not only does this add to our ever growing work pressure, but it also takes a toll on our personal lives.
I think our friend old age is the true game changer here.
Indeed, Simar, old age is when it all comes back. It is the time when the circle of life returns to its beginning, when a carefree attitude returns, but this time we are wiser, we are better. We start focusing on things when and if they come our way. We start accepting things. We understand that if it's meant to be, it will be.
Well, then let me ask you, Oshi. What do you think is the hidden message here?
Hmm. Simar and her hidden messages. Well, who am I to come in between? You tell me.
Silly. Childhood and old age are the course of life where we need someone to look after us. The time we are dependent. These wonderful years highlight the value of human dependency. They teach us to never shy away from taking help because anything we can do alone, we can do better together.
Ah, right. Listen to this. Time flies, and that's all we despise. All our desires wash away as time passes away. Life is an irreversible reaction necessitating the need to do the correct action. Choose the path you desire, but make sure you have no regrets.
Well, your line about the irreversible reactions remind me of chemistry and how hard it is in grade 11th. So, coming back to the topic, it's
And
like
that
when
reminds
people
me of
say
your
that,
old age.
oh, okay. So, coming back, it's like when people say that they want to take each and every decision of their life. So, even if it goes wrong, they won't blame someone else.
Hmm, I agree with that.
Of course, you do, Oshi. At the end of the day, follow your heart, but remember to take your mind along.
Okay. So, I think that everyone's life has a beginning, middle, and end. As children, we don't see the world in layers. We see it exactly how it looks at first sight. But with age, we keep forming layers, some imaginary and some real. But it is never too late to give the mature you a blast from the past by revisiting your younger carefree self. So, I challenge all of you to go on and try it. Pull a prank, revisit some old memories. Because time and age are just numbers after all. They don't decide how you should act. Am I right, Sima?
When are you not, Oshi?
Wise words. I mean, look at you. So old, yet only 16.
Well, that's it for the day.
And with this, we come to an end of today's podcast. We sincerely hope you enjoyed it, and we would like to thank everyone who has helped us achieve the success of today's episode. Stay tuned for the next episode, same date, same time next month.
We are here at my good school. Things here are so cool. Together we learn, together we create, together we meditate. Everyone is welcome. Teachers here are awesome. We learn good values, we learn many skills. We soar above the hills. Let's shout it out, hey, let's all be proud, hey, hats off to my good school. just what we need. Hey, for us to succeed. Hey, are all here in my good school.